Welcome to Life with Tech, where we help you take back control of your tech. Today we're going to take a first look at the new ERA from Jawbone. This one is said to be smaller and better audio quality. But before we do that, let's take a quick look at the last ERA. I have the old ERA right here. I love Jawbone Bluetooth earpieces. I've had quite a few. There's an ERA. There's an older one. There's the Icon. I've had quite a few of them. The ERA has the highest noise cancellation than the other ones, and it's supposed to be even better with this new one. So let's dive right in and start the unboxing. Okay, the Jawbone ERA just went on sale on the 16th. I ordered it the same day. I just received it today. And here we go. Okay, so comes in a brown box. Jawbone ERA plus the charging case. Yes, I did get the charging case with it. That was extra, but I think it's worth it. We'll talk more about that when we get to it. Looks like a really all black box. I'm not sure how they would sell this. There's no barcodes, there's nothing on it in retail stores. Anyhow, this was ordered straight from Jawbone themselves. Okay, so let's slide this open. And we got a little dear friend. Dear Jawbone friend, when we launched our first Jawbone headset, we had a clear vision of everything it could be. A way to stay connected, be more productive, and access all your audio content in a beautifully crafted experience that easily fits into your life. In today's world, where life is shareable and on demand, where access and entertainment are one touch, where you can video chat with your family while walking down a crowded city street, the need for a new headset is more vital than ever. Today, we're thrilled to be able to introduce the new ERA headset. 15 years in the making, it's been rebuilt from the ground up to be the smallest, lightest, and most comfortable, best sounding headset ever. We hope you enjoy the new ERA. Warmest regards. I'm going to ruin this guy's name. Hassan Rahman, the CEO and founder. Okay. So, I guess we'll start from the accessories. We got a little Meet ERA Jawbone starter book. I think all of these came with a little thing like this. Okay. Okay. Look, we have a little charging cable. Looks exactly like the older ones. Little like flexible. You bend. Yeah, and it's USB to micro USB, just like the others. We got a little pull tab down here for the actual earpieces. It says M right, M left, L right. And they're little, seem like silicone. Okay, so let's move to the middle here. This is the carrying case that I mentioned earlier. Let's unwrap it. Same type of stuff all the Apple stuff is on with the little plastic. The idea here is that this is kind of like a charging dock too. So this thing carries some juice as well. So I don't remember all the specs of the device. I'll put it in the show notes, but I don't know, let's say you basically double the hours. So as many hours as you get on the earpiece itself, you could also plug it in here and this will charge it on the go. So like like a mobile battery, which I always have in my case. Okay, let's take a look at this earpiece here. Looks like it snaps in, I believe. It's the first time I'm looking at it, so I also don't want to break it. Let me take the whole thing out. Okay, yeah, so there's a clip on the back. You pull that clip off. Okay, now, well, I would think it would all come out. Yeah. Okay, definitely don't want to break anything. So here's this plastic clip. Let's get that off. Okay, really only took a twist. Yeah, that's tiny. And the thing that makes the Jawbone work so good with its noise cancellation, of course it has the 2 mics like most people do, but it also has this little nub right here, this little piece of rubber. And it's kind of like a sensitivity pad. So when you talk, your jaw moves and makes vibrations. This actually picks up the vibrations. So I guess in layman's terms, when your jaw's vibrating, it knows to pick up the volume, and when it's not, it knows to cut it off. So it's really sensitive. This is a new rubber piece for the ear, which seems pretty nice. It feels like silicone, but it feels a little harder than silicone. It's probably regular silicone, but solid. Yeah, I have to see how that works out. It looks nice. And I use other pieces kind of like this, like my my Blue Blood X headsets. They have a little like loop in there too, and they work really well, keeping it in your ear. And this being so light and so small, it should feel like nothing. If you want to do a little side by side, here's the new one, and here's the old one. It's a lot bigger. Both of them are so light you could barely feel the difference, really. Yeah, on my old Era, I kept the earbuds from the one before because I like that little triangle part. It just stays in my ear better. But they did come with this was basically their type of rubber piece. So I think that's a huge step up. I like the new version better. I should say it looks better. I haven't worn it yet. This is the first unboxing. The one thing I didn't like about the last Era was the first Era actually had an actual metal grate here, which was nice. This last one, as you could see, this is all supposed to be silver. It was painted silver to look like a grate, and that just wore away over time. And it didn't take that long for that to happen. I guess I do use my earpiece a lot, but I was upset at that. That quality was not good there. Yeah, we'll show it next to the Icon too. I mean, the Icon is a lot shorter than the Era, but thicker. But the thing with the Era was it didn't use the latest noise cancellation. It was using like version 3 versus version 4 with this one. I believe it was one version behind. Don't quote me on that, on the versions itself. The switches are all in the same place, which is nice. I do like having a nice solid switch. The new switch looks like it sticks out more, which I think is good. Sometimes it's a little hard to grab them, especially when they're new. But this one seems like it'd be very easy to switch. Let's take a look at the case. So now this is supposed to flip open like this. And so basically you're supposed to store it like that, which is nice, but at first glance it seemed like a good idea, but this part is sticking out a lot, huh? I guess if you're throwing it in a bag or something, I was under the impression the whole thing would fit inside somehow. Anyhow, having an extra charger, on-the-go charger, is, to me, is really nice. But you do pay extra for that. I believe if you just buy the ERA itself, it's $100, and I think if you buy it with the charger, it's like $130. You can buy the charger later, but I believe it's more money, which makes sense. I mean, so, and you know, there's a jack for it, so you could just charge it like that. You could just leave this in here and charge them all together. Of course, you could just charge them separately, which typically, I mean, that's how we were charging them before. It does feel really small in your hand, and I can't wait to check it out. A lot of people have been talking about these using a new wide spectrum audio, so it's supposed to sound a lot better. They found a lot more people were using these to listen to music and video chatting, so you want the audio quality to be a little better. Yeah, so that's our unboxing. It's a quick look. We'll be back. All right, guys, we'll be back in a few days with a full review here, and take care.